Welcome to the Flicks, Picks, and the Nitpicks, and I am your humble host, No 718, and we gotta watch. I'm late to the party, but the Black Widow final trailer. I haven't seen it. I'm mad late to it. I should have watched it a long time ago with you guys, and I've been trying to hold out to watch it with you. And we got plenty of time now, man. And first off, you guys know I'm looking forward to Black Widow. I actually believe like this is going to be a surprise film. So when I heard the final trailer was talked about so much, that it brought a smile to my face, because if you guys listen to the channel, you know one thing I am very wary on is the comedy in it. It looks so obvious. We've done it before, all coming from David Harbour, like as the overweight guy, ex-superhero guy that can't even fit his costume no more, that is kind of jolly as well. Like we've seen, we don't need a gentle giant fat Thor. We've had that. Like, you know, like let's get a badass, let's make it a badass film. We don't need this shit. Her world is a lot different. She shouldn't have all these little goofy comical shit in her life with all the red in her ledger. She should be the Jason Bourne of the series, hands down, bar none, between her and what once was Nick Fury, until they neutered him by having a cat gouge out his eyes. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking of with that retcon, but anyway, neither here nor there. I'm really looking for a drama from this one, like a legit action thriller drama. You know, high stakes. You know, it don't have to be overly highbrow, but a little bit higher brow than the average one. And I hope we get it. But look, man, let's not even hold you guys up. Let's go watch the trailer together so you can see how I feel about it. I'm hearing great things about it. I'm hearing some dope stuff about how they show Taskmaster studying the moves and all that. So I want to see how that's going to be. I know also some people are talking whether Taskmaster is a girl or not in this incarnation, which I could probably see. It might be like an ex-widow, which, oh my gosh, don't be typical, or the mama widow or whatever, like, which I hope it's not. I hope it's somebody else, untypical, preferably more closer to the comic and the character's supposed to be, as opposed to some new revisionist. But I could see with if the idea of Taskmaster is to find out who he is, he becoming a she would be an interesting twist. But as soon as someone raised it, I was like, I'm mad I didn't think that they would do that. It just seems like typical right now that they do it as an easy gimmick, as opposed to just something that should surprise you. But let's go check it out, man.
I tell people my sister moved out west. You're a science teacher. Your husband, he renovates houses. You're thinking about moving, but you're gonna wait until the interest rates go down.
That's not my story. Before I was an Avenger, I made mistakes. And a lot of enemies.
His call sign's Taskmaster. He controls the Red Room. They're manipulated, fully conscious, but no choices.
I should have come back for you. How many others are there?
Enough.
We have to go back to where it all started. So they never do that to anyone again.
We're a family. We fight with you.
You won't win.
I've always found it best not to look into the past.
Okay, you got a plan, or shall I just stay duck and cover?
My plan was to drive us away.
Well, your plan sucks.
some point, we all have to choose between what the world wants you to be and who you are. I made my choice.
That name Florence Pugh, I like her. She's cute. Get it, baby. Yeah. That shit gonna be tough. I love this shit. That's the trailer. Y'all ain't lying.
Natasha, don't slouch.
I'm not slouching.
You're going to get a back hunch.
Listen to your mother.
Oh my God, this...
Up. Listen.
All right, enough. All of you.
I didn't say anything. That's not fair.
It's a little cute at the end. That was cool. Yeah, they ain't lying. That was the trailer. That was the trailer. I'm fucking with this heavy. I'm fucking with it heavy. Now I see what they saying because he's standing in the room studying all the moves. Like, I like this. This is the best trailer. This is the best trailer. It sets a good mood all throughout. And that last scene, you can tell it's gonna be the final scene where they be gonna be fighting through the debris, falling out of the sky. That shit, like, it could be blow your fucking brain away. Especially if you shoot it right, following the cameras, dipping through the shit, and you see, and if you know how Taskmaster is utilizing all the superheroes fighting techniques, that shit's gonna blow your mind. Like, for a second, it threw me off. Like, where the fuck this nigga get the claws from? But that's because he's mimicking Black Panther. This shit look like it's gonna be the truth. On the low, it look like it's gonna be the truth, and it look like it's gonna be the movie that I'm gonna be with. Heavy. So let's go check this out one more time, man. And let's cue this up and go. I like that shot though with the islands.
My sister moved out west. You're a science teacher. Your husband, he renovates houses. You're thinking about moving, but you're gonna wait until the interest rates go down.
That's not my story. Before I was an Avenger, I made mistakes. And a lot of enemies.
His call sign's Taskmaster. He controls the Red Room. They're manipulated, fully conscious, but no choices.
I should have come back for you. How many others are there?
Enough.
We have to go back to where it all started. So they never do that to anyone again.
We're a family. We fight with you.
You won't win.
I've always found it best not to look into the past.
Okay, you got a plan, or shall I just stay duck and cover?
My plan was to drive us away.
Well, your plan sucks.
At some point, we all have to choose between what the world wants you to be and who you are.
Yo, I'm liking Florence
I made
Pugh.
my
I'm
choice.
liking her.
I'm done running.
Get it.
Here's what's gonna happen.
Natasha, don't slouch.
I'm not slouching.
You're going to get a back hunch.
Listen to your mother.
Oh my God, this...
Up.
Is that her parents?
All of you.
I didn't say anything. That's
Is that her
not fair.
sister? Is that how that's gonna go? Or that's like I'm thinking that's like her sister in the widow thing. But is that her parents? Or that's like the mother of the hive or whatever? I don't know what the hell that is, man. That's gonna be interesting. But they did bring up her parentage in Endgame. When Red Skull mentioned who her parents were. Is that gonna be the Red guardian is gonna be her father, and her mother is gonna be like one of the high priestess widow or whatnot. That'd be interesting because they mentioned it. Like one thing I do give the MCU a lot of credit for is how the attention to detail for a lot of the stuff that they have and how they can revisit it in a certain way is very meticulously done, well executed. They fucked up when they did Captain Marvel, I'm not gonna lie. Like that eyeball thing and how they try to retrofit everything, it was so unnecessary. It didn't even help them, to be honest. It kind of hindered the MCU a little bit, just to make her exist during that time, to make her be a precursor, which wasn't the issue, but it just was like it was no need for you to reshape a lot of the nature of the characters just to make her story some sort of relevant to the larger picture. Like, she didn't need to be called an Avenger first, because you did that at the expense of the first Avenger. You know what I'm saying? Steve Rogers, like, it just, that's where he got the name Avengers Initiative. But if he was the first Avenger, then that would have been because it took place in World War II. Or you could argue he was the first one that he recruited, but he always had the Avenger Initiative name because of her. Then she would have been the original first Avenger if you wanted to argue it. And again, it takes away from his story because it wasn't really needed. You know what I'm saying? Like, not to tell her story, because it didn't add anything. It just tried to make her more important to the larger tapestry at the expense of others. And to me, I think that was a higher cost because it wasn't needed that badly. Because it didn't elevate the story that much more. To be honest, it kind of like made people feel a way about it, and making the Nick Fury, the guy that was supposed to be the mysterious badass that had this interesting past that we probably never get the full grasp of, when you showed him, it just seemed like, well, where did he get that kind of gravitas? And you couldn't find it. And then when you explain, see how he acted, and they took his eye out, he was more the comic relief, and it just took a lot away from him. It just took a lot away from that character, because how imposing he was in all the other sequels that exist in terms of timeline and continuity post. So, I mean, you could always argue there was more things that kind of happened that got him there, but from where we met him, it always was like his past was so much richer. And they diluted it with that, forcing him into that movie and writing him that way. But in any event, in terms of the Black Widow, I'm liking what I'm seeing with what they're doing, with how they're retrofitting her, this story, where it fits into the larger story. I think it takes place after wait a second. I think it takes place, if this takes place after Civil War, then she would never have known those to be her parents. Unless she thinks those are her parents, but those aren't her real parents. But that's neither here nor there. To get back to the point, it's supposed to take place in that area. I think after, before, yeah, I think that was when she left from Civil War, after Civil War. I think this takes place after Civil War, before Infinity War. Yeah. And if that's the case, before she got up with Steve and them, and if that's the case, then they could tell an interesting story and still jump from it. Like I said, Marvel finds a better way of fitting theirs than, even though we don't have enough films of it, we have enough to suggest that DCEU with their continuity is a little wonky. But like I said, I'm liking what they do with it. They're doing with that part of the job in terms of like weaving things in, retrofitting things in. They're better at it. They have definitely a good story. Taskmaster was an excellent villain for her. I think that was such a good look. They could have grabbed Crossbones too. It doesn't matter. This is great. And I'll be honest with you. I hope they do an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. film with her and Hawkeye and Nick Fury. I think that would be a good look. You know? But even if they don't, and I'm sure they probably won't, I'm looking forward to this. And I hope they stay true to what I'm seeing in this last trailer. Yeah, I know they're going to throw some comedy in there, cool, but please don't lean on it too heavy. Please don't make David Harbour be the big goofy Joker throughout the whole joint. And I want them to focus on good story, drama, and I know the action is going to be there. I just want to see the character development there, and I want it to be very mature. Unfortunately, this will not be rated R, but I'm sure they're going to push it to the line. I just wanted to feel very adult. I want to feel like I'm watching a grown-ups film. That's what I kind of want. Even though I know they want kids to watch this too. But that's neither here nor there. That's just what I think. That's just how I feel about it. Let me know what you guys feel about it. Leave it all in the comments below. I'm just zoning out to it because I like it so much. I'm going to probably get off this and watch it one more time because I'm really feeling this trailer. Let me know what you guys think. Again, leave it in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. See you next time. And as always, till I have a better outro, chill. Be safe. And in this time, love each other, enjoy your time together, and make the most out of what's going on today. And one of the best things that is forcing people to do is slow things down, force you guys to read, pay attention, process things a lot better, be your own individual, think with your own thoughts. And you know what? Those that's in your house, spend that time with them, man. Spend that time with them. A lot of you guys got kids you could spend time with. Use this time. Use this time. Use this time to get together with your family, and use it as true family time. Because that's something that I think that's lacking in this world where we just out here just working, trying to get through the hustle. We forget we got families. You know what I mean? It's just never enough hours in the day, so use this time. Use it right.